I haven't done a perfume favorites video in about a month, and I wanted to spotlight some fragrances I have really been obsessing over. There's really no rhyme or reason to this seasonally. These are just fragrances that I've been reaching for, and since I work from home a lot, I find it a great time to just experiment with perfumes. So I end up spraying a lot of scents that might be more suited for warmer weather, but since I'm home in a reasonably conditioned environment, I'm able to pick them up and wear them and enjoy them. So this is going to be a mishmash of some scents that are really beautiful for the colder weather and perfumes that I just really love. So I'm going to kick things off by Perfumo Differente's Buontalenti. Buontalenti was a dessert that was created by the Florentine inventor of gelato ages and ages ago, and this is supposed to be an interpretation of that. So in the opening, this perfume is definitely focused on like the fruitiness. It has some banana in there, but it subsides rather quickly, and then you get the fruity red berries, the raspberry, a little bit of caramel, and I really like this perfume because it's a gourmand fragrance, but it has a little bit of lightness to it. So you get some coconut gelato. You also get a little bit of vanilla ice cream in the dry down, and the dry down is when this fragrance, in my opinion, really does shine, because you also get a hint of waffle cone, which I absolutely love in the fragrance, especially this one, because that makes it a pretty like versatile gourmand. It's not going to be super, super edible and sweet the entire time. There's actually a little bit of nuance to it, and I really do love it. So in the colder weather, this fragrance actually does stay close to the skin, and it doesn't perform as well. But like I said, since I'm wearing this fragrance inside and I'm wearing this fragrance for me, I enjoy this fragrance. I like the way it smells. That's why I end up going for this fragrance, because I also have some really positive scent memories with this. Back when I had the decant, I wore a lot when I was going out with friends during the summer, and they absolutely loved this fragrance. And then in the summer, this fragrance projects. It's like actually pretty impressive. But in the winter, it stays close to the skin, and that is totally fine. However, I still really love this fragrance, and I've been enjoying it. Another fragrance has gotten a lot of rave reviews, and I'm hoping I'm not ruining the sound by putting the bottles down. I might have done that inadvertently. But this one is by Theodoros Kalatinas. It's Caramel Oud. This has been a hit. It's so good. Like, this is, if you haven't tried Theodoros Kalatinas, I highly encourage you to do so. Because, let me actually spray this. Yeah, the brand is just so affordable. It's $55 US for one of these bottles, but the juice inside is absolutely phenomenal. So this particular one is caramel, toffee, like a toffee macaron, I believe vanilla, and oud. But it's an oud that's quite approachable. When I have worn this fragrance out, I've asked people what it smells like, and to them it smells rather woody, which is understandable because it's an oud scent. However, to me, it smells like a caramelized, caramelized oud. So it's interesting because oud is actually a really great fragrance to wear, or a really great note to incorporate around the holidays, because it smells so Christmassy. I've had people tell me like, "Oh, this smells like Christmas time." So this is a perfect holiday fragrance. It is so beautiful. I really, really love this scent. The quality is immaculate. I love a lot of the Theodoros Kalatinas gourmands. I actually did a video about them recently, just spotlighting my top favorite gourmands from the brand. So if you haven't seen that one, I really encourage you to do so. But Caramel Oud is just such a standout. I'm really impressed by it. Like, there's nothing I don't like about this scent. It just smells amazing. And people have worn it around, have wanted to know like what the fragrance this is. They've asked me for names and links, and I would say same thing goes with Buontalenti by Perfumo Differenze. When I first tried this on in front of people, they smelled the opening, they're like, "I don't know how I feel about that." And then they smelled it again with the dry down. They're like, "Wow, let me take a photo of the bottle." And yeah, I mean, both these fragrances stand out gourmands that I absolutely love. And while they both might not be ideal for the winter, I mean, I'm talking mainly about this one, they're amazing and people love them. One fragrance that's actually perfect for the cold weather and happens to be a gourmand is Navitus and Paulina Char's collaboration. This is Venom of Love. This is a classic cherry fragrance. The opening is a bit boozy with cherry brandy, and then the dry down you get a little bit of the floral notes, you get some cherry as well, and then in the base you get some like almonds, I believe you get vanilla. I have the card right in front of me, so I'm trying to make sure I'm giving you the right information. So the top notes: bitter almond, cherry brandy. Heart notes: chocolate cherry, Turkish rose absolute, and Egyptian jasmine absolute. Then base notes: almond cream, vanilla, and amberwood. So those are the notes. I definitely smell the cherry brandy in the opening. It almost smells alcoholic. There's just something about this that's really so luscious and gorgeous. This is not your typical fruity cherry perfume. There's a darkness to it. There's like a level of, I would say, almost seductiveness to this fragrance. There's a lot of depth to it. It's a juicy, fruity cherry, but it's not light by any means. This is an intense fragrance, and it's just like a perfect perfume to wear when it's cold out. I've really been snuggling up to this one, and I really do love it. I'm super excited for Gabby's collaboration with them, the new Baklava Royale. I ordered that fragrance. It is coming. I cannot wait to try it. But this was my first full bottle or full bottle size of Navi Juice. I have so many decants from them. I've had two of their discovery sets. So I'm really excited to just like get to explore the brand a little bit more. So this is Venom of Love. Standout fragrance, especially if you love cherry. Since cherry has been such a trending note for so long, I'm very picky about my cherries. So I definitely got the decant of this before I went for the full bottle. And I'm glad I did, because it pays to be a little bit judicious with, especially if you're trying to consciously consume. But I am very happy with my bottle. It is absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, this is a fantastic perfume. So if you're a cherry lover, if you're a gourmand lover, and you like a little bit of booziness, you like a little bit of darkness in your perfumes, but like darkness in a good way, this is a lovely option to try. I've been talking a lot about some really top tier expensive options when it comes to perfume, and you know how much I like to mix it up with some things that are more affordable. So I have Al Rehab's Rasha. I actually I started picking this bottle back up again. I've had this for years. When I went, or after I came back from London, I was in duty free sniffing perfumes, and I sniffed Gucci Rush, and I was kind of drawn to it. It kind of smells like an artificial Barbie doll head. That's like my perfect way of describing it. I believe it has notes like rose and amber, but I really smell like an artificial Barbie doll, like girly fragrance. So I was tempted to purchase it, and I was like, hold up. I have a fragrance that's very similar. It's Rasha by Al Rehab. This is just like your really fun, artificial, like almost rubbery scent. It's like a rubbery, plasticky scent. It's fun. And see, the thing is, sometimes we are willing to spend like a certain amount of money on fragrance, and that is totally fine. But sometimes you want to get something for under $10, and is it going to be like the highest quality fragrance of life? Probably not. But that's why I like to have a little bit of variety in my collection. I like to have fragrances that I don't feel guilty about buying and only wearing a few times. And this fragrance definitely serves a purpose in my collection. It's very unique in my collection because of the way it smells. But I really do like it whenever I reach for it. So this is Rasha by Al Rehab. It's available on my Amazon storefront if you're interested in trying it out. It's essentially a very artificial smelling Barbie doll head scent, but it's kind of feminine, and I really, really like it. So this is Rasha, pretty much straightforward. I really like the scent. However, it is very affordable. So if you're interested in trying something out for under $10, this is one to try. They also have the fragrance oil as well. I have to go pretty soon, so I'm going to try and speed through this as much as possible. But another fragrance I've really been loving, Clea by Brandt. So I believe, I don't have time to look at the notes. So I'm going to tell you what this smells like to me. It smells like a dry white floral, and I believe the base has sandalwood. I just love this perfume. It's so elegant. There's just something about it that just draws me to it. And I first got this fragrance in the summer, and the summer was kind of like a dry, refreshing white wine. And in the wintertime, whenever I wear this, it's that, but like something about I think the weather that we're in makes it more full bodied. So I've been like making a dent in in my little 10 milliliter sprayer. This is a lot. So I think at some point I actually might go for a full bottle, because there's just something very unique about this. It smells like a classic white floral perfume, but there's a bit of modern nuance to it. And I believe it has a note of papyrus in here as well. I don't think I've smelled anything like it, which is hard to say when you're talking about a white floral fragrance, but this is Brandt, Clea. I have two of their fragrances. They've only come out with two, I think, but the two that they have launched with are out of this world, so good, Chef's Kiss, and this one is my favorite. I just love it. Clea, it's amazing. Another fragrance I really have been loving. This is like my ideal work from home scent because it's very calming. This is L'Imperatrice by Dolce & Gabbana. You're already familiar with this one. It's honestly like the ideal summer scent, and that's when it projects because it has rhubarb, kiwi, a bit of cyclamen, watermelon. It's a really refreshing scent, but I just really like to wear this one because for me, this is very calming. And sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit anxious throughout the workday or throughout any day, really, I just go for this. I overspray it, and it doesn't last that long, so I don't have to worry about it like staying with me throughout the day, like all the time. It's a light fragrance. It's refreshing. I really, really like it. And another one that I'm honestly obsessed with, this might be a fragrance that I go through the entire bottle. I honestly think that this might be very likely. Have I gone through much yet? Kind of, not really. But this is one of my favorites, Basilica by Milano Fragranze. Um, this is amazing. Like, amazing, amazing, amazing. It smells like za'atar bread. It's bready. It has a bit of smokiness, a little bit of incense, but it has herbs as well in forms of thyme and rosemary. It's just really, really amazing. And it's so comforting for me. Like, this is my number one comforting fragrance right now because it's so cozy. And this one is like my quick, refreshing, like zesty pick me up. So comforting, zesty pick me up. So yeah, those are all the fragrances I have time for right now. I'm actually filming in the morning, so I do have to get to work um, at my real job. But thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed these fragrances. It was kind of a mix today between some really affordable options I love and some a little bit more expensive, but still pretty affordable. I don't think I ever really talk about fragrances that are super out of anyone's price range. I don't know. Affordability is subjective. But thank you for watching till the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.